agents are quitting their jobs. The struggles the transportation secretary says they're facing.
It is a hot Sunday afternoon with temperatures in the 90s and triple digits, but much cooler weather arrives for tomorrow. We'll talk about it on Channel 5 News this weekend.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News This Weekend.
But first at 5, DPS is investigating a deadly crash involving a motorcycle and a car near Donna. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Sarah Cervera. It happened last night around 11:30 near Mile 9 North and Hutto Road and Fogota Avenue. Investigators say that 21-year-old Christopher Rosas was speeding on a motorcycle when he reportedly rear-ended a car. He was thrown from the impact and died at the scene. A woman and 2 children were inside the car at the time. We're told they were not hurt. The crash is still under investigation. TXDOT wants drivers to safely secure their belongings when driving on the expressway. Drivers have called reporting seeing coolers, plastic containers, and even ladders on the roadway. TXDOT says that you can get cited if an item falls out of your vehicle and it causes harm to someone or their property. They also shared this message for drivers.
But disappointingly, no sooner than these items are picked up, more debris is scattered on our roadway. It's a recurring problem, and we really need the public's help. This is all of our area, so it takes all of us to do better.
TXDOT says they spend about $30,000 every month cleaning up highways in Hidalgo and Cameron County. If you see debris on the highway that could cause an accident, call 911. We're now taking a live look out at South Padre Island. Temperatures there are in the 80s and it's hotter inland, but we're going to see a slight cool down in less than 24 hours. Let's check in with First Warn 5 meteorologist Andrew Chung. Hey Andrew, it looks like starting tomorrow morning we're going to see those cooler temperatures.
That is correct, Sarah. If you put away the jackets and coats, bring about 4 tomorrow morning, even late tonight. Doesn't feel cold right now, but that's going to change for tomorrow. Here's Sky 5 at the island. A lot of people out there for spring break. It's 84 degrees and the winds are out of the south at 21 miles an hour. But look out west though, 102 in Edinburgh and 100 in McAllen. It is a hot afternoon inland. 99 here in Weslaco, 95 in Harlingen, and 90 in Brownsville. Elsewhere, 99 Rio Grande City and 99 also in Raymondville. Look at the winds out of the north-northwest in the mid-valley, 9 to 10 miles an hour, but out of the south and the lower valley, 23 miles an hour in Brownsville with a gust of 25 in Harlingen. Now, wind advisory is in effect tonight, 10 p.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow. Wind gusts as high as 45 to 55 miles an hour. High surf advisory the island for tonight and tomorrow, and then a red flag warning for high fire danger from 10 p.m. tonight through 7 o'clock in the evening on tomorrow for high fire danger. Here's the forecast for this evening. 95, a hot start at 7 p.m., but temperatures quickly cool off down to 79 at 9 p.m., 75 at 11 o'clock tonight with low temperatures dipping into, yes, the 50s. We'll talk about the forecast for tomorrow in just a bit. Sarah.
These 3 are now charged with multiple counts of theft in Brownsville after facing a judge today. Police say they're connected to multiple convenience store thefts throughout the city. Both 33-year-old Kimberly Wolf and 28-year-old Gravel Martinez are also charged with aggravated robbery. Wolf's total bond is set at $64,000. Martinez's is at $145,000, and 33-year-old Michael Rodriguez's bond is set at $36,000. A Catholic church in Weslaco is asking the community to respect their grounds. These candles were placed in their prayer garden on top of 2 of their figures. St. Pius Catholic Church has a designated candle area for parishioners who visit and pray. One of the candles on the statues spilled wax. The church had to use an electric pressure washer to clean it. They have since removed the candles from the statues, but they're worried it could happen again.
This is the first time that something like that happened. But really, I want to prevent, along with the community, to prevent something similar happen, where there could be more damage.
So far, they don't know who did it, and at this point, they don't plan on filing a police report. They're asking anyone who sees something suspicious around the church to report it to church staff. Tonight at 10, what parishioners are saying about the vandalism. The Transportation Secretary announcing today that 300 TSA agents quit their jobs. He He also said a lot of agents are calling out of work. This comes as we're reaching a month since Homeland Security has run out of funding. Agents have already missed a partial payment and a full paycheck.
This is a much tougher shutdown than what we had back in the fall. People are terrified. People are scared. They don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. A lot of them are trying, they're having mental breakdowns.
Lawmakers have yet to pass a funding bill for DHS. Both Democrats and Republicans are at a standstill over federal immigration enforcement. Next at 5, the war with Iran is now entering its 3rd week. The latest move from President Trump to help oil imports across the Strait of Hormuz. Plus, the 98th Academy Awards is tonight. We're telling you what you can expect later on in the newscast.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Sarah Cervera, First Warn 5 meteorologist Andrew Chung, and sports with Gloria Morelia. This is Channel 5 News This Weekend.
New Nissan?
Correct.
Hey. You got to put it through its paces.
He can take it.
Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event featuring Rogue, Pathfinder, and Frontier. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on Rogue, or get 4.9% APR financing for 60 months on Sentra.
We're giving away free furniture at Lax. Shop today, then spin the wheel at checkout for your chance to take home your entire furniture, mattress, or appliance purchase free. We've already given away over $430,000. Don't miss your chance to win big, only at Lax.
It's the Declaration of Deals sales event at Burns Motors. Lease a new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x2 for $280 a month. That's right, $280 a month. No tricks, just honest business since 1948. Mission and McGowan.
Sometimes it's nice to escape, to have my own space, in my own little world, with just a few friends who are always happy to see me. They never care what I'm wearing. We don't even have to talk. Even if it's just for an hour or two to unplug from the outside world, I feel more connected than ever. More connections, more animals rescued at the Texas State Aquarium.
Or get this exceptional lease offer on this 2026 Cadillac XT5. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Let's do this thing. You ready to go?
It's Hollywood's biggest night.
Oh boy, this is just incredible.
The Oscars live tonight.
What you have offered me is a true gift.
Featuring the most anticipated performances of the year from Sinners and K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah! Conan O'Brien hosts.
This is a dream come true.
The Oscars live tonight on ABC and Hulu.
Thousands of U.S. troops are being deployed to the Middle East as the war with Iran continues to escalate. It comes as President Trump is calling on other countries to help with the situation in the Strait of Hormuz. Tom Sophie Burridge has the latest.
With overwhelming firepower in the skies over Iran, the US and Israel say they've destroyed most of Iran's missile launchers, navy and other military assets key to the Iranian regime. But Iran is continuing to strike back, still launching missiles and drones throughout the region, even taking aim at the world's oil supply. US citizens in Iraq are being urged to leave immediately as the situation there deteriorates. Iran or its proxies striking the US embassy in Baghdad Saturday. All oil and gas production now suspended in Iraq. And there continue to be concerns over the Strait of Hormuz. Oil tankers seen burning in the narrow waterway. This vital path through which 20% of the world's oil flows is effectively closed. President Trump on social media is calling for other countries to step in and assist with the escalating crisis in the Strait of Hormuz, arguing that it, quote, should have always been a team effort. And thousands more US forces are heading to the Middle East. including 2,200 Marines aboard 3 Navy amphibious ships.
All U.S. military assets, and again, as President Trump mentioned, of other countries will work to open the straits. Right now, our focus is destroying their military capabilities, including those that are used specifically to threaten the straits.
All of this taking a toll on the global economy. Oil prices this week hitting more than $100 a barrel for the first time since 2022. Surging gas prices in the US more than 70 cents a gallon since the war began 16 days ago.
It could take weeks to months to get much of the supply that's currently been idled in the Middle East back online again, and that means it's compounding the disruptions to supply chains the world over.
The US tapping the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, authorized to release 172 million barrels, part of a coordinated effort with more than 30 countries to stabilize markets. Tom Sufi Burridge, ABC News, Tel Aviv.
Here's a marine forecast, and it is not looking good for tonight and tomorrow because of our cold front coming in. A gale warning goes into effect tonight at 10 p.m. Until then, it's a small craft advisory this evening. Look at the winds. Out of the northeast to north, 25 to 30, even 40 knots late tonight and tomorrow. The bay waters will be very rough overnight. The seas up to 9 to 19 feet by tomorrow, and the rip current risk is high. Hot today, but a big cool down for tomorrow. We'll talk about it after the break.
It's the Declaration of Deals event. Claim a new Ram 1500 for 0% APR and no payments for 90 days with $0 down. 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty included. Come into Burlington Ram Harlingen now.
It's March Madness, that's right. You know what that means? We've got all the products marked down, major discounts on major brands. You buy 4 tires, look what you get. Pueblo Tires March Madness. Remember, we're the place to be.
With your South Texas Health Minute, I'm Tom Castañeda. Colorectal cancer is the 3rd most common cancer diagnosed in both men and women in the United States, with about 1 in 23 men and 1 in 26 women at risk of developing the disease in their lifetime. The estimated number of new colon cancer cases is nearly 107,000, while the expected number of new cases of rectal cancer is more than 46,000. Colorectal cancer is a disease in which the cells in the colon or rectum grow out of control. Sometimes abnormal growths called polyps form in the colon or rectum. Over time, they may turn into cancer. It's important to know the symptoms of colorectal cancer, which include a change in bowel habits, blood in or on your stool, diarrhea, constipation, or feeling that the bowel doesn't empty all the way, abdominal pain, aches or cramps that don't go away, and unexplained weight loss. Health experts recommend getting routinely screened for colorectal cancer beginning at age 45. To learn more about colorectal screening recommendations and tests, speak with your primary care physician. If you don't have one, you can find one near you at doctors.southtexashealthsystem.com. For more information, visit southtexashealthsystem.com.
Let's face it, business revolves around numbers. At BML CPAs and Advisors, our job is to make sense of those numbers for our valued clients. We call it Number Sense. At BML, we feel we understand numbers better than anyone else. In fact, we work to provide our clients the smartest, easiest, and most sensible way to reach their goals. When you need accounting services, call the firm that does numbers for a living. Make sense? Number Sense, exclusively at BML CPAs and Advisors.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Choose 2 of your breakfast favorites for $6, like a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's the Declaration of Deals event at Bert Ogden Jeep in Harlingen. Drive a new Jeep Gladiator and take it home for just $199 a month. That's right, $199 a month. Bert Ogden Jeep in Harlingen off the Altas Palmas exit. Dale gas.
The 98th Academy Awards is tonight, and it's already breaking records. Tonight is also the debut of a new category. Melissa Dawn gives us a preview.
All eyes on the Dolby Theater in Hollywood tonight for the 98th Academy Awards. The show producers say the theme of this year's Oscar show is humanity.
Everything that you see in the show is inspired by human touch and creativity, and we've completely redesigned what the stage looks like. It's very immersive.
Comedian Conan O'Brien is back as the Oscars host for the 2nd time in a row.
If I was not hosting the Oscars, if I was just disconnected in every way, but I'm Conan, so I like films, I'd be excited for this year because I think the movies are spectacular, really, and they're all quite different.
Tonight, 11 actors are nominated for an Oscar for the first time.
Not one thing, it's another.
Including One Battle After Another star Tiana Taylor, nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
I'm just really, really grateful that I can inspire others, you know, especially my sisters in Little Queens that all look like me.
For all that war and whatever the hell he been doing in Chicago.
And Wumi Mosaku for her role in Ryan Coogler's Sinners. The most nominated film in Academy history.
I've always wanted to be at the Oscars one day. I've always hoped and dreamed that that would come.
Women making history tonight. For the first time, the most women have been nominated across all categories. And the stars from K-pop Demon Hunters will perform the first song in the K-pop genre to ever be nominated.
We are expecting a golden night, and this year the Academy introducing a brand new category, Best Achievement in Casting. We can't wait for that, and also the surprises they have in store as the Oscars countdown is on. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Hollywood.
You can watch the Oscars live right here on Channel 5. The red carpet show starts right after this newscast, and the Oscars start at 6 p.m.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
It's a warm Sunday afternoon at the island and just hot inland, and right now it is 84 degrees at the island. This is Sky 5 SPI. We have a lot of people in town for spring break. Look at the winds out of the south at 21 miles an hour. But it's not going to be warm for tomorrow or for Tuesday, thanks to tonight's cold front. If you're at the island watching us, if you're going to the island for tomorrow or Tuesday, you'll want the sweater, the jacket, the windbreaker, because it's going to be chilly and very windy for tomorrow with clouds in the morning and then mostly sunny skies for the afternoon. We'll have a high of 62, only 62 for tomorrow. And look at the winds tomorrow out of the north at 30 to 40 miles an hour, gusting to 45. Still windy Tuesday, but not as windy as Monday. And of course, still chilly with a high of 65 and winds out of the northeast at 15 to 20 miles an hour. And best to stay out of the water for tomorrow. Seas 9 to 14 feet. Rip current risk is high. They go down to 3 to 5 feet on Tuesday, but still looking cool to start the week at the island for spring break. Meanwhile, here's Sky 5 in Weslaco. Some thin high clouds out there, but it is hot. 102 in Edinburgh and McAllen, 99 in Weslaco, 95 in Harlingen, and 90 degrees in Brownsville. Elsewhere, 99 in Raymondville and 98 degrees in Rio Grande City. So why is it so hot? Well, we have this dry line that has moved into the valley as expected. And so the dry line separates humid air to the east from dry air to the west. So what's happening is we have very dry air filtering in from the west. We've got air coming off the mountains of Mexico from the west and northwest. As the air descends, it compresses and warms, and that's why the temperatures are really heating up out west. That dry line retreats westward tonight, and we will see a cool down later on tonight as a cold front finally comes in. But look at the winds behind the dry line out of the northwest, northwest, and Edinburgh and Callan. Ahead of the dry line right now, winds are out of the south between 18 to 23 miles an hour in Harlingen and Brownsville. So the wind advisory is in effect for the entire valley, 10 o'clock tonight to 1 p.m. tomorrow. Winds as high as 45 to 55 miles an hour. Those are the gusts, by the way. Sustained winds tomorrow out of the north at 20 to 30 miles an hour, but gusting to 55 in the upper valley and to 45 miles an hour in the mid and lower valley. To add to that, gale warning in effect 10 o'clock tonight to 7 p.m. Monday, and a high surf advisory 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Monday. Also, for high fire danger, red flag warning is in effect from 10 o'clock tonight through 7 o'clock in the evening on tomorrow. So the temperatures are back in the 70s later on tonight. There is a slight chance, and then 82 degrees for Wednesday, well below the records. Front is on the way right now just north of Austin, and it gets here very late tonight, perhaps as early as 11 o'clock tonight in the ranch lands. We have the 10% chance of shower for tonight into Monday morning. So mostly cloudy skies return. There's a front coming in. It clears the area overnight, and we'll have clouds in the morning, followed by mostly sunny skies for tomorrow afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy, breezy, chilly. Look at this, down to 54 degrees. Then for tomorrow, it is windy and cool, mostly sunny in the afternoon with highs in the upper 60s. Here's your First Warn 5 7-day forecast. We have some chilly mornings, down to 54 tomorrow morning, and then 49 Tuesday morning with highs in the mid 70s, 80s for the highs Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's your First Warn 5 forecast. Now here's Alfredo with a look at sports.
UTRGV baseball is one win away from sweeping the season series against Nichols. The highlights up next in sports.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Right now, get over $7,000 total value on this 2026 Chevy Silverado. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive, and Texas residents can get $1,000 bonus cash.
When it's fourth down, all it takes is just a few more moves. So play it safe with Safeguard Insurance.
Welcome back. Sarah is on the big question.
What is the ideal spacing between wall studs when framing a house?
I want to phone a friend. Mott's.
Mott's Building Materials. This is Isaac. How can I help you?
What is the ideal spacing between wall studs when framing a house?
16-inch on center?
Correct! Congratulations! You win!
Mott's has the on-site staff with the knowledge to make sure you walk out with exactly what you need. Mott's Building Materials.
Spring into inspiration. The Big Bloom Home and Garden Show is here.
Big Bloom brings together outdoor living, landscaping, gardening ideas, and the experts who can bring them to life. From plant sales and garden inspiration to patios, decks, and backyard upgrades, it's the perfect place to plan your next outdoor project. Learn from special guests Justin and Kayla Butts. Enjoy free classes in kids crafts, giveaways, and more. Plus, admission is free all weekend courtesy of Stand Strong Fencing.
The Big Bloom Home and Garden Show. One weekend, one roof, everything home and garden.
It's the Declaration of Deals sales event at Burns Motors. Get a new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x2 for $31,988. That's right, $31,988. No tricks, just honest business since 1948. Mission and McAllen.
The UTRGV baseball team already clinched the series against Nichols, having taken the first two games. So today the Vaqueros looked for the sweep. The UTRGV bats were rolling in the top of the second inning. Diego Villesca sends the ball to right field and into the gap. Easton Mumau comes in to score to give the Vaqueros the 1-0 lead. Now Ethan Edinger at the plate gets the hit to center field for the 2 RBI double to make it 3-0 UTRGV. Rocco Garza Gongora sails the ball deep to center field for the RBI double, 4-0 Vaqueros, as UTRGV gets the sweep over Nichols, taking game 3, 7-4. And the first World Baseball Classic semifinal game takes place tonight as the United States takes on the Dominican Republic. The DR has yet to lose in this tournament, and it will be up to right-handed pitcher Paul Skeens to slow down the Dominican offense. Over in the NBA G League, the RGV Vipers capped off their 3-game homestand on a positive note. On Tuesday, the Vipers kick off their 4-game road trip with a match against the Texas Legends. Here's RGV Vipers head coach Joseph Blair on what he wants to see from his team in this road trip.
And we still have lapses where I call it taking our foot off the gas a little bit, where we start with a very aggressive mindset and then it kind of trails off. So we can, of us playing that type of basketball on the defensive end. On the offensive end, the ball movement, the ball's got to hop around.
Clippers Victor Wembanyama recently showed off his playmaking abilities and looks forward to doing it again.
It's one more weapon. My playmaking most of the times happens by like rolling and not even touching the ball, like getting guys open by my positioning, you know, with my gravity. But I can do that too.
And that's a look at sports. More Channel 5 news right after the break.
For 91 years, we've earned your trust and evolved with every generation. And Lax Furniture is here, proud to serve you. Celebrate with us and get up to 65% off everything store-wide. Plus, choose 48 months no-interest financing or 72 months special financing with 0 down. Get this 4-piece bedroom set only $37 a month, or this 2-piece living room set just $36 a month. And only Lax gives you a chance to win free furniture. Spin and you can get your entire purchase absolutely free. The anniversary sale ends Monday only at Lax.
Zaxby's just dropped dry rubs, and they're not playing. They've got zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parm, and spicy Nashville hot. Hey, other chicken chains, this is called seasoning. Take notes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Here you go, Dad.
At LSNB, we build strong foundations on values that matter.
And business practices you can rely on.
Investing in education.
Volunteering in the communities we serve.
And fueling our region's economy.
For over 40 years.
Our mission has been supporting area businesses.
We are LSNB.
Donating more money to more causes than all other area banks combined.
Here, in a place we call home. We are LSNB.
The Valley's Bank.
Suffering from middleman mattress markup malaise?
You have no idea.
And ditch the distributor. And shop factory direct savings at Denver Mattress instead. And during the March mattress sale, everything is on sale. Like the Consumer Reports recommended Doctor's Choice Plush, now only $699.99. Save up to $200 on our Denver Mattress brand Luxe lineup. And free shipping. Say no to middleman mattress markup malaise and shop Denver Mattress today. The easiest way to get the right mattress.
Enroll now at Horizon Montessori Public Schools STEM Academy. Our public schools are located in McAllen, Weslaco, Harlingen, and Pearland. They're tuition-free for students from pre-K 3 to 8th grade, and we offer a supportive and friendly environment where students can learn at their own pace. Enrolling your children is easy. Go to our website at www.hmps.net or scan the QR code on your screen. Our teachers are dedicated to helping students reach their full potential. Be a part of the experience.
Experience true luxury the moment you step inside a new 2026 QX60. Infinity's 3-row SUV has returned. Now just $469 a month. Plus Infinity Premium Care with over 20 available. Experience elegant driving only at Bird Ogden Infinity.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight at 10, but don't go anywhere. The Oscars red carpet is up next.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet McAllen.
You can afford the beauty and energy efficiency of a long-lasting Frontera metal roof. With Frontera's new financing, you can get the Frontera metal roof of your dreams. Don't settle for second best.